Right, so I guess this is a start to the YouTube videos, my first ever YouTube video. I tried making this a couple of times, never got to actually posting one, so I promised myself 2026 I'm going to take YouTube a lot more serious. So I guess this is the intro. We're in Binos at the moment, hitting some upper body. Might finish off with just a little bit of a high intensity workout as well on the ski erg, maybe some watt bike as well, trying to get shredded down. So yeah, at the moment hitting some lat pull downs, probably move over to some press movements as well, get a nice pump. Yeah, so basically I'm trying to take you guys through what a normal day looks like for me and the boys living together. So usually we hit the gym in the morning, fasted, super hungry at the moment, so then we'll probably do breakfast afterwards, probably go for a run tonight as well. So yeah, stay tuned. My training style changed a little bit over the last few months. Usually I'll just do mainly like bodybuilding type of training, no normal cardio on the treadmill, but I want to move more over into like more functional training, but still prioritize the gym, lifting heavy, building muscle. So what we normally do in the gym at the moment is we'll still prioritize lifting heavy, going as heavy as possible, low volume, and then recently started running a bit more, few track sessions, maybe like high intensity workouts in the gym as well, like I said, on the ski erg or on the watt bike, things like that. Yeah, because at the moment my diet is pretty on point, but I want to eat a lot more. So instead of just cutting calories to get leaner, I'll just increase my expenditure throughout the day, you know, do more high intensity workouts, run a lot more. So yeah, that's basically where we're at the moment. Definitely not turning into a skinny hybrid athlete, okay? So we still want to prioritize being big, but being functional and being fit.
It's the motherfucking intro. I'm just trying to get that money like 1-0-0-0-0-0-0-0-0-0.
Hey, danger, coming with them bangers. Tell me where my paper. Still on the same mission, trying to live major. Don't hate me, hate the game. I'm a player.
So the rep range that I'm focusing on is either 6 to 8 or 8 to 10. Very low volume, very heavy weights. I see a lot of the time, like on Instagram, people will say 10 to 12 is too much volume, 12 to 15 is way too much volume. You won't grow if you use that much volume, your body won't recover. People are overcomplicating it. You can choose if you want to do 6 to 8 or 8 to 10 reps, or if you want to do 10 to 12 or whatever it may be, 12 to 15. It doesn't fucking matter. What matters is the intensity. As long as you bring the same amount of intensity that you bring to 6 to 8 reps with the weight that you used, if you bring that same intensity to higher rep ranges, it doesn't matter. Everything is about intensity. The only thing that you need to consider is if you do 10 to 12 reps and you do like 3 to 4 sets of that, are you able to maintain that intensity with all 3 or all 4 of those sets? Okay, so if your intensity is starting to, come down, which will naturally happen, but you don't want to completely lose the intensity because you're too tired and you're too depleted. Okay, so that's why I prefer to do 6 to 8 reps, 8 to 10 reps, maybe around 2 to 3 sets, because I'm able to maintain my intensity throughout all of my sets. Okay, so that's the most important thing. Stop overcomplicating it. 8 to 10 is not necessarily better than 10 to 12 or 12 to 15. It's all about intensity. If you train like a bitch, you are not going to grow, you're not going to improve.
Basies eintlik maar net soos oor die supplements, want ek het nog 'n paar goeders oor.
In 'n manier is dit die mees optimaal om vet te verbrand, want jy hou jou heart rate in 'n sekere range vir langer. Alright, so just onboarded a new client, Warwick, absolute killer, is going to smash it in the program. Wanted to do the onboarding in the gym, but I forgot my earphones, so I quickly ran back to the car, quickly ran through everything in the program with him. This call is usually just where if the clients have any questions, if they are struggling with anything diet related, so this is where I really dial it in and make the program as specific to them as possible and as easy for them to maintain and follow and stay consistent on as possible. But yeah, let's get back to the session. So this is honestly one of my favorite chest machines. This is why I love coming to this gym. They just have loads of options that you can choose from, but this is definitely one of my favorite machines for chest. So as you can see, you have 3 areas where you can put on weights. It's at the top, midsection, and at the bottom. So Usually I put it in the middle and a little bit lighter at the bottom. We'll stack the heavy weights in the middle, so that allows you to get a lot of contraction in the mid-range, okay? And you try to keep it lighter at the bottom, so when you initially start off the movement, you don't engage your triceps as much, so they don't tire out as quickly. But yeah, you just try to keep a little bit of weight at the bottom, so when you go back down, you get that nice pull down, okay? You get good contraction at the bottom. Another thing to focus on when you do incline as well, I see a lot of people, they arch their back, okay? You're immediately turning this into a flat press, okay? Because when you arch up, okay, you're just doing a flat press, okay? You want to push your back against the back of the bench, okay? Keep that lower back pressed against the back of the bench, okay? So you get that nice incline movement that you press up from. Okay, so we're gonna finish off the workout with some core. So I do core every second day. It's a non-negotiable. Literally all you need to do is 2 sets, leg raises, 2 sets until failure. That is literally all you need to do. Yes, your abs get revealed in the kitchen through your diet, but you still do need to build them in the gym. One thing I want you to focus on though, is I see a lot of people when they do leg raises, is they go all the way from the bottom all the way to the top, okay? So that's gonna activate your abductors and your hip flexors a lot, okay? So you wanna stop that from happening. So what you wanna do is, you wanna go from the middle up until the top, so you keep engaging that lower core. Okay, session done. On our way home, fucking starving. I haven't eaten this morning yet, so it's around 1 p.m. at the moment. So definitely gonna get a breakfast going, client check-ins today as well. So gonna get some food in the system, smash the client check-ins, send everyone their feedback. Way too bright.
There we go.
There we go. So yeah, we never finished off the session with like a high intensity session like we usually do, but we'll just go for a run tonight. Don't mind if I do.
Dustin, it took him months, but we finally converted him. The man is a full-blown hybrid, even if he still denies it. So in your opinion, Justin, how does it feel like changing up the training, not doing cardio at the gym on the Stairmaster anymore?
So just to clarify, I am not a hybrid athlete. Like, definitely my main focus is, being big, having a lot of muscle. So, but obviously just by running and stuff, it's just a myth. It's like a misconception people have. I think if you're going to start running, you're going to lose muscle. I did think that for the longest time, but if your diet and everything's on point and you are within the protein range that you need to be in, then it's fine. You won't lose any muscle. So the main reason why I started running is obviously to do a bit more sessions with the boys, because when I didn't run, we barely trained together. Obviously in the gym a bit, but they will always go on bike rides. I'll go to the gym by myself, but as well, I just can't get myself to do 30 minutes or 40 minutes of cardio on the treadmill in the gym. It's fucking boring. At this stage, I want to be in the gym, have a good workout with high intensity, and get in and get out as fast as possible, so I can work more with my clients and stuff. Yeah, so that's mainly the reason why. Running is just a lot. I think it's better for the mind. You just don't get a high like that. When you get that runner's high, you don't get that in the gym.
When I just moved to Dubai, I suffered because obviously moved here, wanted to start a business. I had no idea, didn't know no one. I had no idea actually how to start networking. And the only way that I could cope with that is every time I would feel like overwhelmed or nervous or something like that, other than religion, I would pray and ask and all of that, but the running could keep me calm. If I felt like overwhelmed, I don't know what to do, I would go on a 30-minute run, come back, and my head would be clear.
Yeah, that's another thing. Now that you mentioned like networking, that's one of the main reasons why I also wanted to get into the running a bit more. When you join like run clubs and stuff, I don't know what it is, but people in the gym are like in their own headspace. Some of the nicest people you'll meet are in the gym, but everyone's like in their own headspace, have their earphones in, just want to finish the workout and get home. But the running, it's like a different like vibe. Everyone's like a high on life type of vibe, so people are more eager, you know, to chat to people.
It's more social.
Yeah, it's a lot more social. So that's business wise, that's definitely something that I really want to focus on as well. You meet a lot of people. Some of the people are obviously in the same space as me. And yeah, I just saw like through what Ruben and Brendan did, because they always do the run clubs, and they met a shit ton of people. Like
That's how I got my first clients. I went to a run club a few times. That's how I got my first client. And then through that got my second client. And then that was just basically going to a run club, because a run, you can chat, you can network, you find yourself running next to a group of people. They chat, you chat, there's coffees afterwards always. So it grew the network so much.
Now that you spoke about how it improved your business and stuff, like what people don't understand is you don't train for the abs. Obviously that is a byproduct and it's something nice to have, but we spoke about this the other day. If it wasn't for fitness, we literally wouldn't fucking be where we are today. Not that we have everything figured out or that we are where we want to be in life, but we're definitely a lot closer. Like if I look back a year ago where we started, when we first came to Dubai, I was fucking working as a waiter, 12-hour shifts, 6 days a week. Ruben as well had his own fucking journey when he came here at zero clients, zero income, and where they grew their business to now at this stage as well is fucking insane. That's what fitness can do. It's not just about getting in shape. It's really about like improving your health overall.
It's discipline. It teaches you to be consistent, do the hard things, get it done.
One of the biggest things that you can do to level yourself up is fucking move out of your hometown even, but if you can move out of the country as well, you know, that is
just experience.
That forces you to level up, because you don't know anyone, you know, it's an unfamiliar place, and that is definitely something that I would recommend for everyone.
Leave the comfort zone.
I have developed more in the last year just being out of the country and being like on my own. Obviously the boys have been here with me, but for the first 6 months I was basically on my own. And I've developed more in the last year than I did in the 25 years that I've been alive. The two biggest lessons that I've learned this year: everything will fucking work out. If you have faith, keep praying, you know, it literally will work out. There were so many months where like all of us thought, fuck, we're fucked. We have to move back home. We can't pay rent. You know, we're not going to get by this month. And I promise you, something always just works out. It just happens naturally somehow. And the second lesson that I've learned is get out of your comfort zone. Like pressure, if you can apply as much pressure to yourself as possible, that will level you up so fast. You know, if you're just under constant pressure, you force yourself to show up every day, wake up and go and graft, because like I said, there were some months where we thought we couldn't pay rent, and you fucking went out and you grafted, and something always pulls through. Fuck, another reason why we don't go to Beano's as often. It's fucking, it's like an hour drive every single time. So that's why we go to the community gym.
It's supposed to be 25 minutes, but Dubai traffic.
Yeah, everything in Dubai is at least 30 minutes. It's like everything is like 12 minutes away, but you'll drive at least 30 to 40 minutes just with traffic. So that's the only thing about Dubai, especially now in the winter. Everyone is here, the weather is great, so now the roads are super busy.
There he is. Brendan's a bit sick. That's why he did enjoy the gym session today.
We're getting better, we're on the vitamins.
Right, gonna get a breakfast going, get some food in the system, and then gonna smash some client check-ins. And we are in front of the laptop, so we're just going to do some client check-ins, give everyone feedback. So usually how I do these is I'll do like a full video breakdown of the check-ins that they send me. If I make any adjustments to the diet and things like that, I'll do a full video breakdown
on that, basically explaining to them everything, why I made the changes, what changes or what results they can expect from the changes that I made, because that is something that I try to prioritize in my program. I want the guys that are in the program to learn as much as possible, because the whole point of my program is not just to be a coach, but I want to be their last coach. So I want them to be able, once they leave this program, they should know and basically be able to do everything themselves. Because for me, I've been with a ton of coaches in the past, you know, all of them were great. I got great results while on their programs. But one thing that I found was missing in all of their programs is, you know, the education side of things. So I always felt like once I end their program, you know, I'm back to square one. I don't know what to do. I don't know where to go from there to keep improving. So that's something that I really put in a lot of focus in my program, is actually to teach the guys how to do things themselves and to eventually create it into a lifestyle that they actually can sustain. They know how to make adjustments around their eating habits, their training, you know, just to make it as easy as possible for them to follow. So let's get into it.
Just finished up client check-ins. Planning on going on a run, but body feels a bit fatigued. I went on a long run yesterday, so gonna give the legs a bit of a rest. Can definitely feel that they do need it. Got a long run tomorrow as well, so gonna save myself for that. And we got a track session planned this week as well on Wednesday, so that's gonna be rough as well. The last one that we did was pretty hectic, but looking forward to that. It's always good. Everyone gets together, grind out on the track, put some miles on the legs. But yeah, now all we need to do is eat some dinner and then go to bed. So we're gonna cook up a couple of steaks, probably throw them on a wrap. Yeah, looking forward to that. Let's do it.
Right, there we go, steak wrap, 2 eggs on top, a little bit of hot sauce. Use these whole wheat tortilla wraps, so they're pretty low calorie. And then the main ingredient is caramelized onions. Super low calorie, makes you nice and full. There we go, that's dinner. Okay, so this is definitely a must-have in the diet. Definitely makes cutting a lot easier, and that is protein ice cream. So we have this literally every single night. Yeah, it's just helps a lot with the cravings. People always ask me, you know, don't you get tired of eating the same food every single day? And we literally eat steak and ice cream every single day. So no, I don't get tired of eating the same foods every day. Okay, so here we go. This is the final result. Chocolate protein ice cream. Usually I'll add like berries or something, or some kind of fruit with this, but no, usually it's like a vanilla or strawberry flavor. But with the chocolate, I'm just gonna eat it just plain like this. And this is about 350 calories, about 46 grams of protein. So that's some good macros right there. Alright guys, so that is the end of the YouTube video. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you got some sort of value from it. Definitely gonna try and do a lot more of these. It's definitely a main goal for myself for 2026. Obviously gonna get a lot better at them along the way. This is obviously my first attempt at a YouTube video, so still figure everything out. But yeah, still hope you guys enjoyed it. Excited for you guys to walk along with me on this journey. Yeah, even if it only inspires one of you watching my YouTube videos, that is literally enough for me. Also just going to use it as memories for myself, something to look back onto, just see how far I've come. Because basically just in the past year, the progress that I've made, my personal development, you know, it's just been insane. So I definitely want to document this for myself, but also, like I said, just to inspire some people that's gonna watch it as well. But alright guys, I'll definitely see you in the next one. Peace.